Good afternoon, South Florida. Yes, you gotta have faith, baby. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. To all our friends in South Florida, New York, Atlanta, Boston, Chicago, San Francisco, who beat my Giants yesterday. They stink. And never, unfortunately, in Hawaii. But you know something? I got some news. We may be going.
You want to come with me?
Hawaii.
Oh, really?
Wow. The show.
When we take the show to Hawaii, Connecticut, when this show goes to Hawaii, just remember BZT last year when we called it.
That's right. And it's going to happen. We got some news.
That one, didn't you? We did.
Listen, that song, you picked that song for me?
I did. You like that song?
That's a great song. I remember when that song first came out. It's great.
When did it come out?
Long time ago.
I was in college. Faith.
You were in college?
All about faith. I know. I was in college.
I had just graduated college.
Well, you're a little older than me.
A little bit. A little bit. How can
it still shows us how old we are, though.
Stop giving it away. How can our friends see us, though?
Our friends can find us at 95.3 FM to Talk, 1470 AM, live streaming on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. And as always, give us a call, 888-565-1470.
That's right. And it's called The Talk because we like to talk. Too much talk.
Too much talk.
We're going to be talking some good stuff today.
Friday show.
Friday show.
Still, when the stars align, they align. I'm telling you, that show Friday continued from Thursday night, went with Faith and the Cinderella Ballet that is coming to Parker Playhouse Thanksgiving weekend. You should not miss it. It is an incredible, incredible play. Parker Playhouse. Dress rehearsal is Friday, and the fabulous people from the ballet have invited the young adults from Sensibility to do their dress rehearsal on Friday, and then the show is open for tickets. We are selling how many tickets? 2,000 tickets for Saturday and Sunday after Thanksgiving for the beautiful performance of Cinderella. Group tickets are available if you go online to buy tickets and you use the promo code Glass Slipper. I know, how appropriate. There is a very special discount. So Faith and I are going. We're taking our girls, and I think Christina Lynn from Lynn TV Productions is going to join us on Sunday.
And what day is that?
Sunday is the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Okay, what day?
I need to look at my calendar.
And what is the phone number?
It's in 10 days.
And what is the website?
I will get all of that, but you can go to the Parker Playhouse website and buy tickets as well.
26?
Sunday the 26th. The ballet is the 25th
right?
and 26th. It's Saturday night and Sunday afternoon.
And we want to see everybody there. It's a good cause. Those kids that were out here.
Oh, my
those
goodness, right?
Young ladies that were standing here, they were so proud. I mean, they've been rehearsing this, for 2 years?
And 2 prima ballerinas are coming in from New York, from
Prima ballerina.
Amazing, amazing opportunity in our South Florida area. And group tickets are available. So if you would like to come with us on Sunday, if you and Linda would like to join me and Faith and the girls, we're getting up to 10 people. I'm sure my husband and son will not be joining us because I'm sure there will be football on the Sunday after Thanksgiving. And they will opt out of Cinderella, but I look forward to having an afternoon with the girls. It's a good
cause. It's a very good cause. I'm very proud of what they put together. And that was only half the show. The other half was what you did with the candles.
The candles. These young adults from Sensibility, SCENTS, they make candles. It empowers young adults with special needs to get into the workforce. Every single penny that they bring in from their candle sales that they make one at a time goes back into making more candles. And it's about teaching them independence, work skills, coming to work on time. There's a store in Coral Springs. We have, I don't even know how many things we have. They left us some beautiful candles. We gave some to Mom Online to give out. And I think what a great holiday gift it is. So instead of going to the local mall and buying from Big Box, why not support our local vendors and give back to these young adults that are so special?
Very cool. And we're going to be giving out the phone number and the website to the ballerina stuff. We'll be doing that all week.
We'll get all that. We can even download the video?
Yeah, the video will be downloaded
we'll download
too.
That as well.
We'll take care of that. But anyway, moving on.
Breaking news?
Now, let's say hello to our board operator. Go on the JoJo.
Go JoJo.
Hey, everybody.
Hi. Now, maybe he'll change our intro to put our new board op in because it's you.
Oh, you mean the pictures?
Yeah, that one.
You know, Dawn, it isn't, let me go.
It's not so easy. I'm going to ask our executive producer, Giovanni, then to change. It's just one picture.
It's not one picture. It is a number of multiple, and then it has to be rendered. There's lots to it.
Will you take care of that, please?
Yes, we'll
Thank you, because everyone needs to see Go JoJo. They want to see her from New Zealand. She has a following, so she must.
Are you sure it's New Zealand?
Yes, because when I said the Netherlands, they corrected me.
Is it New Zealand?
It is New Zealand.
Murray in New Zealand.
Murray in New Zealand, and it must be Tuesday morning there.
Do you know that your picture in New Zealand is bigger than any wanted poster in the poster? You are the biggest thing.
You know, you're probably right.
You are? You're bigger than any of the whale dances they do, whatever the hell they
Do they have post office there?
Wait.
Yeah.
That's where you can
The
find
whale
me then.
dances. Dancing to the whale.
Wait. You compared her to a whale dancer?
No. Whale dancing is a big tradition in New
I
Zealand.
even just
Hey,
gave you
Dawn-
an out
Dawn-
and said, excuse me, for you to
Whale
rescind.
dancing
And instead
is-
of rescinding his comment, he's now said it 3 times.
I need my
Because-
own set of ducks up here.
I think you
No, I'm
He'll
not
have 2
calling,
black eyes by the time we're finished with him.
I'm not calling her a whale. I'm saying whale
But
dancing.
you've now
They
compared her
hunt
to a whale
whales.
dancer.
No, I'm saying that.
I don't even know what a whale dancer
I
is.
don't either.
Anyway, thank you, New Zealand.
A whale dancer.
Listen, I got breaking news.
And what would that
I
be?
went to the movies on Saturday night.
Yes.
And I went to the movies to see Moms.
I
What's
don't
the
know.
name? Crazy Moms. What is it? Bad Moms.
Oh, Bad Moms.
How was it?
Bad Moms.
That's
I didn't
actually
know
very
there was a
funny.
Bad Moms too. Let's start there. And I went to the theater where you and Chuck go to. Not, I
Down
didn't
in
go
Deerfield?
to. Yeah, I went to Deerfield because I'm gonna tell you something. Deerfield, love. The chairs there are unbelievable.
Right? So
Oh, those are the ones you can
Unbelievable.
lay back and lounge?
Yes.
I'd be
It's like-
sleeping.
It's
I'd
like,
be plumb blanket,
and
I'd
it
be sleeping.
vibrates. It doesn't. And there's food. It doesn't. They gave away free popcorn. I was in seventh heaven, right?
how was the movie, though?
Check it out. 50 women walk into this movie theater.
And you?
And me. 50 women. There was a birthday
No wonder why he
party.
likes that movie theater.
There was a birthday party, and they're
Definitely
drinking.
chick
And they're drinking. And this chick in the front is screaming at all the girls because they want to watch the movie, and this one is juicing it up. So I'm like, would you hurry up and drink? I told him, I'm going to say, listen, give me the damn thing. Let me drink. There was a guy next to me. There was another guy. There was one more guy. He was laughing like a hyena. And
Like
he
a
had,
what?
like a hyena?
Hyena?
Yeah. Is that an
There's an
animal?
extra H in that one?
Hyena?
No, it only has
That
one
goes
H?
to our Christmas dictionary of Freddy vernacular.
It only has one
Hyena. One H in the beginning.
He's laughing so loud. So I said to him, excuse me, can you take it easy? And the women must understand women jokes. Because I didn't find it funny. I thought it was kind of silly, some of it. But they were dying in the audience.
They
So,
can relate.
Have you seen it?
No.
I
Have you
haven't
seen it?
either.
No, so I guess it's like a chick flick. You'd
I
go
think
with a
it's-
woman.
It is a
Because men don't
pure
understand it.
It's a chick flick.
And I went all the way down there because Linda wanted to see this movie. So I went all the way down there. Now, I give it 2.5 stars out of 4.
You're like Siskel and Ebert.
I
movie
didn't-
review. That's going to be a whole new segment.
Dawn,
Freddy's movie critic
If somebody
review.
sees, listen, 888-565-1470, if somebody's seen this movie and you're a guy, give us a holler because I want to see
You're going to
what
have to
you
get him out of the hole here.
The hyena. He has dug himself into a hole a few
Hyena,
times.
you know, that's Spanish. In Spanish, it's called hyena.
I see, that's what you said.
He's covering his own butt there.
It's what it is.
A hyena.
You know,
That's your breaking news?
if I speak to you in Spanish, you won't understand it either.
My idea for the weekend is,
Yes.
you know how you have your easy button? I want to come up with a patience button or a panic-free button. So when you go into that panic mode, when you get those panic texts, instead of panicking, you can hit the button. It's like a freeze button.
Sounds good.
It's like stop, breathe, and we go on. So I'm thinking about this new idea to market.
I got a button.
And what's it say?
It's called Daphne button.
Ah,
You hit the Daphne button, it goes to her cell phone and she calls you.
that's a great idea. Daphne Magnesium Calming. Or we go with the special water that she brought us. It's all the same
CBD.
thing, the CBD water.
You started drinking yours.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
You're saving yours.
I can't. I'm gonna watch it because every time they bring me one of those bottles, it disappears.
This water, this CBD water, is pure gold. As a matter of fact, my neighbor, Max Blakesberg, is now working for them and said they would love to come back on our show and share what they do.
Tell him to bring cases of water because I make coffee out of that.
Do you know the last time they brought cases, it was all gone. Everyone took it. They left none of it for
No,
us.
you know what they did? Daphne, you know what they did? They
Right?
left the case where it was. So
We
I'm
were on
saying,
remote.
Yeah, we were remote. So I'm saying, okay, the case. Dawn and I were taking the case, and it was all okay. When I went to pick it up, it was completely
It was
empty.
empty.
Well, of course.
So they just left the
Everyone
box
loves it.
that it was in?
They left the
And
box
took all the
there
water.
and took all the
Took all the
water.
water. It's an amazing.
Don't worry, if you need some, I got some at my house for you.
some CBD water.
You do?
I'm kidding. You don't get the
And
joke.
we
The
were
box
one
was
of the first
empty?
people to introduce it because
Never
of the
mind.
Meridian. That's how we brought in the CBD water.
Well, it's interesting because we finally got Daphne back after 8 months waiting around.
It's not easy to get down.
Hiatus. Does it have an H in it too? Hiatus?
Hiatus, yes.
Okay.
One.
2 or 1?
One.
Hiatus. I hate this.
That was pretty good, though.
Uh-huh. I'm sure it was. But we got her back on the air with us, and we're going to talk a little about Meridian. And then we're going to talk. Are we going to talk about the new thing or not yet?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We're going to talk about what's happening in your world, all the great stuff. And for those of you who don't know Daphne, She does a biomeridian to help my cause, to help me. It helped me shed weight, it helped me breathe, it helped me feel better. And it was an experience because there was a lot of supplements that went with it. And it's not about taking a pill. I just want people to understand this. It's a lot more complicated than what it seems like. My FAU doctor came in and he looked at me and he looked at you. He says, "What the hell are you? What the hell's he doing?" Because it went against everything that the medical field, the medical society understood. Correct? Is that a fair thing to say?
Well,
Well, it's different thinking. We call it East meets West.
right.
No,
It's-
you call it that.
I call
But
it
it
that,
is.
but everyone seems to understand that.
Is that what that means?
Daphne?
It's true, and they basically studied pharmacology, they haven't studied nutrition, and that's the big difference. If something goes on, they have to have a medication for the condition. What we look to do is find something more natural. The body is not lacking pharmaceuticals, we're lacking nutrients that got us into a place of dysfunction. So if we can tap into that place, I believe, in a non-invasive way, find the right nutrients for the body then can go into a healing because it can make the connection. We're energy. We're all about energy. Products have energy, and they need to connect to our body to make us feel good and to bring us back into balance.
But
Daphne is with Health and Vitamin Concepts.
Right,
We need to
right.
make sure everyone knows where she's
get your paper and pencil.
where she's coming from. Health and Vitamin Concepts is located on Barracassa Way in Boca Raton, right on Powerline and Palmetto Park Road.
Vera who?
Barracassa Way.
Is that a B or a V?
B as in boy.
You know, you ain't gonna live to show that. Just to let you
B
know.
as in boy, Barracassa Way. I've known Daphne for many, many years. And fortunately, Freddy took one idea of my advice, and he went to see her when he was ill. And she takes it to a whole nother level. And case in point, with my mom has been in the hospital. And when she went in, they ran all these tests, and she has 2 pages of medications. But really what she needs is the magnesium, the potassium, and the iron. And I think of you because those are all the supplements that you have given me that I take twice. I do take those twice a day.
Right, but it really depends on you, what you need. Now with your mom may need pharmaceuticals. There is a time and place for that, and with acute situations, we do need that. But we really need the nutrients, and the body becomes compromised because it's not being fed properly. What we eat, you can eat pristine, but if you don't have enzymes present, if things aren't in the proper ratio, the body cannot absorb. We are what we absorb. So as we get older, we need to put certain nutrients in so that the body can have an easier time taking in nutrition and keeping the body in a place of wellness. I love the biomeridian because it is non-invasive. We can actually go anywhere in the body in a non-invasive way, scanning your body through your acupuncture meridian points. It doesn't hurt. We don't
It's
know
not even a needle like
no,
acupuncture.
no needles, which is wonderful. And kids love to come also because they can relate to computers. And today that's their world. So they love this because they're learning while we're scanning their body. It doesn't hurt at all. And as we're scanning and we're finding out where the imbalances are, we're then able, for instance, if we're on the thyroid or the adrenals, certain points, we're then able to take a product that corresponds to that part of the body. For instance, if we needed something, because we had high adrenaline, we could use something like L-theanine. L-theanine is a natural amino acid. It's an isolated form of green tea, and what that does, it calms the body down. It makes us feel more at peace, more focused. So kids with ADD, even adults, we have many adults with ADD and ADHD, we would give them L-theanine. And you can see the transition so quickly. So we love this because we match up the nutrients with the body. It's very, very easy to do. And then we find that within a couple of weeks, sometimes even shorter than that, when we are accessing the main meridian points and we can impact them, the body goes into a healing. The biggest thing I find today, people coming in, I work with a lot of nurses. Why do they come in? They do their blood work. Everything always looks perfect. Meanwhile, their hair is falling out, their skin is dry, they feel uncomfortable, they're hot and cold, they have all these issues, and you can feel depressed. And the bad part is, people are put on an antidepressant right away when you're actually putting the cart before the horse. You need to, there is more invasive thyroid blood work that you can do, but I love what we do because the imbalances show up so quickly. and show us the imbalances in the thyroid. And I do believe this in all my years of studies, that if you don't first start with the thyroid and the adrenals, the body can never get back into a place of wellness.
Okay, let's hold that thought. We're going to be right back with Daphne and Biomeridian Testing. We're going to take a quick break. Give us a call. Any questions? 888-565-1470. This is information that you want to write down and go see Daphne, because not all supplements are created equal. And we will be right back. Thank you, Ken.
Hey, I'm Doris Vilk. When life keeps you crazy, the job, the kids, a husband, how do you escape? Fantasize about romantic evenings? Follow the exploits of Hollywood actress Susan Chatham in my erotic novels, Love Arrested and Love Attempted, and revel in Susan's steamy love life. There's lust, passion, and betrayal, but what doesn't kill her makes her insatiable. Buy the ebooks or paperbacks at Amazon. Visit me at dorisvilk.com. That's V as in vibrant. Prepare to be aroused.
What is Debercise? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debercise. Debercise comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debercise can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debercise will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracassa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
And we are back on a Magical Monday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV show.
How come you have two wands?
This is the OG. This is the original wand.
But why do you have two?
Because sometimes you got to go back to the OG, because this is what brought us where we are today. This has created
So you're
a
like
bigger
superstitious? Is that what you're telling me?
boat. You know what? You can never get rid of the OG. There is a reason for this wand.
Then get rid of that one.
No.
Let's
is
auction
different.
that one off.
They all do different things.
Can we auction this one off?
Do you know that this wand sat in my car for years? I carried it in my car with all my fairies. And I never knew why. And who else as an adult carries a wand in their car?
A wand with your fairies? You have fairies in your car?
I have fairies that hang from my mirror in my car. Of course I do. And Tinkerbella's on the outside. It's just who I am. But you know what? It all makes sense now, because then at BZT I was able to take my wand and bring it out. And you know what?
Right.
All of this created magic, and then all of this created our bigger boat and bigger magic.
That's right.
But do you
See,
know?
Daphne agrees.
Do you
Absolutely, and I
know
believe in fairies.
the Vitalizer app that you can achieve and get? It's like your wand.
Kind of.
No, it's not kind
It
of.
changes the energy. It doesn't quite have the magical intent as my wand, but it's a pretty good option.
Well, all weekend we were having some glasses of wine.
Did you vitalize your
And
wine?
we vitalized the wine. And the funny thing is, in certain wines it works for, because it tastes completely different. And other wines, it doesn't taste completely different, but you can tell it's vitalized.
The
'Cause
higher quality of wine. it
works
doesn't-
better? She didn't tell me that. So that $2 bottle of wine was no good.
No, the $2 bottle of wine needs the Vitalizer app a lot more than the higher quality.
It started shaking like it was possessed.
So last week we did a lot of bar food. We were eating out a lot when my mom was in the hospital. I had to vitalize everything. I'm not big on bar food and a lot of wine, so I was vitalizing everything. They were laughing at me in the hospital. They were laughing at me at every restaurant.
Meanwhile, they got sick and you didn't.
And then I showed them the lemon test.
Did it work?
And they went, wow, there's really a difference.
There you have it.
See, it
Get
does
the Vitalize app, get a lemon, try it. It's money back guarantee. If it doesn't work, you get your money back.
VitalizerApp.com. We need to show it to Daphne.
Yes. But I tried to get my doctor down here to meet Daphne again. It was just too short notice.
We'll
It
get
was
that together.
Too quick. Everything was too. And then she said yes. I almost fell out of my chair. I was almost vitalized. Oh my gosh! She said yes.
Monday is a good day.
Monday is a good day. So I'm glad Daphne is
Definitely.
back with us. Daphne from Health and Vitamin Concept. She's located in Boca Raton. And we always say all supplements are not created equal, which is one area. And the other thing is medications. Often we need both. And medications will deplete vitamins and minerals. So we need to even supplement it more.
They do, and you need to know what nutrients are pulled out by the pharmaceuticals. And we are very aware of that. I work with a lot of people that are on medication, so we have to be careful what we give them, and we test everything. We actually can put their medications on our device and then put the nutrients together to make sure that there's a balancing there.
How does that work? Because I understand the biomeridian. When you do the acupuncture points, it's the energy from your body.
Okay.
How is it pulling it from the medication? It's the same machine.
It emanates energy. You're an energy field. Products emanate energy. Either they bring balance or disharmony. Sometimes we need products. For instance, people are on pharmaceuticals that can create major imbalances in the body, but you can actually buffer it with certain nutrients to help it make better and have less of a negative impact on the body if you know what to do. It helps. For instance, we also work with a lot of children that are on medications, Adderall, Ritalin, things like that, and we try to use natural supplements that can get to basically ADD and ADHD. What we've found in the studies and doing by Meridian is that they all have a thyroid and adrenal imbalance, and it's not picked up in traditional medicine because blood work, we get back to the blood work again, you can look perfectly normal, and all the children do, and the adults. So what happens, the imbalance is there, and one of the biggest culprits is fluoride. Fluoride reduces iodine output from the thyroid, and it makes it almost impossible over time to convert thyroid hormone when the iodine levels are being lowered. So the great part is that when we are working with them, we can put in some natural means, natural iodine. We have them brush their teeth with fluoride-free toothpaste. We put in, well, xylitol is one of the nutrients that we use which prevents cavities. We can use Silver 100, which is an antifungal bacterial. But there are nutrients that we put into the body so that it really impacts the body in such a positive way that over time, by using the right nutrients for adrenals, for the thyroid, and the minerals, it changes how they feel and how they're acting.
Well, I was
they
gonna-
act out when their adrenaline and cortisol is racing through their body, and they need to calm down.
Well, I was going to ask you, the thyroid is an area where a lot of other problems come throughout the body when you have it, right? And doctors don't even look for that to be, it's like one of the last steps.
It is.
That they say, okay, maybe it's that way. This one's laughing because, how many years?
Oh my gosh.
It's terrible.
I went for many years undiagnosed, but Daphne treated my symptoms when all my lab work was normal.
Well, she treated it the first time, and the other doctors were doing other things, looking in different
the simple TSH and your T3 and your T4, mine were all within the normal range.
Right.
But my symptoms were so terrible that I went to Daphne, and you gave me the adrenal support and the thyroid support. When all the lab work said you're fine, maybe the lab work was fine, but I felt really awful.
It's all subclinical, and that's why a lot of nurses come in also, and I work with a lot of nurses and doctors that come in because you can have perfect blood work, and if you have all this going on subclinically and you're not addressing it, over time, what I've found in my studies, Dr. Mark Starr wrote a book and co-wrote with Dr. Sonkin, and they came up with their whole philosophy is anything that ever happens to you in your life first starts with your thyroid. And when you really look into the works and you understand how the thyroid drives everything, how you think, how you feel, are you happy, are you sad? So when people first go on an antidepressant before they're first given thyroid support, it's really putting the cart before the horse. That's what we're speaking about
Well, that's
before.
what happened. So I went to the
Yes.
cardiologist because I was having heart palpitations. And they told me it was stress of being a mom with 2 kids and being married and doing all the anxiety. So they put me on an depressant. And that didn't work. They put me on a beta blocker. And here I was, 40 years old, less than 40, and they put me on all these medications, which I didn't need, but I needed thyroid support.
Right, and the great part, I'm very lucky, I work with certain doctors that do proper blood work testing, that go a little bit further, and if you do have certain symptoms, they do know if you need thyroid support, pharmaceutical, they know, even if you're within range, they can prescribe something natural, Armathyroid, Nature Thyroid, whatever, but they can prescribe a low dose because you have to address the underlying issues. Women end up with hot flashes, stress.
That comes from the thyroid too?
It all comes from, and men are getting hot flashes because their estrogen is too
It's
high,
hot
their
in here.
thyroid is off. So we need to work on
So wait a minute, wait a minute.
balance
So,
back.
so the thyroid is, hot flashes has something to do with
Yes,
thyroid?
because that's
really?
your body's thermostat.
Hormones.
So,
Thyroid
so when
is
I
a
walk into a
thermostat.
room and the woman's like, oh man, I'm getting a hot flashes,
She's
it's
just
your
happy
thyroid.
to see you. Or she's happy to see you. I don't know.
Right.
I don't see that happening, but I can say it's her thyroid.
So maybe I'm not having hot flashes. Maybe it's my thyroid.
Yes, that can be a major
Now, let
cause.
me
Or
ask
you're
you.
just happy
But
to
I
see
feel good
Freddy.
every
I don't
other
know
way.
either way.
But let me ask you a question. Can you tell, like, if you look at...
I was until he called me a whale dancer.
I didn't say you were a whale dancer. Can you tell by looking at people whether or not their thyroid is a problem? Because I've seen you do that
Yes.
in the other studio.
Well, from doing it for so long, absolutely.
So
We
does she
can-
have a thyroid
We
problem?
can see, yes.
I have thyroid problem?
Yeah, you do. And do you know,
No, we don't call it a problem. It's an insufficiency. Do you brush your teeth with Crest or Colgate
no, that's a different, that's a
or
different
fluoride?
animal.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well-
So already you're compromised. You've lowered your thyroid output.
But Daphne, you know, when you look at JoJo, she has a certain,
Energy.
yes.
Right.
I'm going to call it energy.
High adrenaline.
High energy. She
And,
is.
and there are, and then you could tell that there are certain. The reason I say this is because when I took the exam, I was all over the place. I mean, my needle went that way and this way, it went that way and this way, and Gio kept looking at me like, "Man, you're messed up," you know. And then when you start taking the supplements and you start taking it correctly, and it's not just taking a supplement, you
No.
got to take the right ones.
All
Because I
things
took
enough.
some that you took me off of,
Right.
right, for the pancreas and things, to what things that came off.
Because sometimes you need something for a short amount of time. You know, you'll take it, get a response, and then lower the dosing. But it's all about the energy field needs to be correct with the body. And all supplements are not created equal. There are different grades of supplements. We don't buy anything from China. We use more pharmaceutical grade. And the products are tested all the time. I know when someone changes their formulas because we've been working with them long enough.
Do you take every pill?
I try a lot of things. I'm
I
a
bet
guinea
you
pig.
do.
Somebody has to
Most
be a
people don't
guinea
know
pig.
what to
But
take.
even within Daphne's store, when they're the highest quality products and they've all been tested, there may be 2 kinds of chromium.
Right.
And you'll
Or
say,
4 kinds
or
of
this
chromium.
one works or this one doesn't. So
Right.
even in Daphne's store, I wouldn't even say go in and just pull off the shelf. You always want to stop and ask Daphne or Bonnie or who's ever there for the right one because they
It's
just know.
true.
And especially if you have it in your chart, I call it, of where you lie on the biomeridian testing. It's like a baseline. So when I run out and I can go in and she pulls this one or that one to fill in.
Well, the funny thing is that you say that, and she would take one product and it wouldn't work, and another product, and that one works, and I was just
And it goes, beep,
amazed.
beep, beep,
You know why?
right? It goes
People-
all the way up on the scale.
Yeah,
Right, but people don't associate products with energy. We're an energy field. We emanate energy. Products have energy, so either they're going to bring balance or disharmony. So we need to connect to the right products to bring balance back.
Well, that's what you
That's
said,
what it's all
JoJo. You
about.
said
Yeah.
we are all energy.
All energy.
We
That's
are.
correct.
We vibrate to frequency. So whatever we put in our body needs to create good chi, balance.
See,
It's all
I
about
happen to have a
balance.
lot of energy, so I'd be afraid to take anything that would give me more energy.
Right,
but maybe too much energy could be something else.
right.
It
I have a
I
lot
think
of
that's
energy.
a good thing.
It could
Energy
be.
is a good thing as long as it's in a focused way, it's controlled.
And it's not hyper, because
Right.
you could be hyper something. You know, your
I don't
eyes
think I'm
bulge out.
hyper.
If your eyes are bulging out and you're like all over the place.
I need a duck.
I didn't say your
I
eyes.
need a duck.
Wait a minute. I didn't say your eyes were
I need
bulging
a
out.
promotional company.
Now I'm a
selling
dancing
ducks
whale
and
with bulging eyes. What else am I going to be
He's
by the
full
time
of
I leave here?
compliments today.
I'm just saying.
I used to love you, but it's all over.
I'm
now.
just saying that there are certain people that I know that have those symptoms, and you can see it.
That's
You
called
can-
hyperthyroidism.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very
So-
much.
But I know what you're talking about. It's Graves' disease. It's when your
Yes.
eyes. Yeah.
That's it. Your eyes bulge.
Yes, and also there's this, you could tell when certain people, I guess we're in the business of meeting people, so many people per day, that when I look at certain people, I would say, man, I wish I had Daphne's number right now and give you your call. I says, I need you to go check this out. Because people just don't understand that you have to sort of tame your
You
body.
do, because people are running on high adrenaline and cortisol, and that's a big problem, and that's why there's so much ADD. Everybody has a little ADD or ADHD.
My daughter says, "Can I just go in and talk to Daphne?" She says, "I just want to talk to her."
She can.
I said, "Of course, just call and make an
Daphne-
appointment and go in and talk."
We're going to put Daphne in a chair in here. We'll get one of those red chairs.
Life according to Daphne.
There you go. Come and see the...
The
come and see
perfect place to
pub.
do it is in Daphne's, where she has the fireplace and the chair.
Yeah, but then you never want to leave.
Well, that's
And
what
everybody
happens.
says, Daphne, you
I
got to
might
go.
like to
You got to
make
go.
people
You
feel
got to go.
comfortable.
And then,
to go do that.
and then you learn one thing, you learn another. You know, sometimes what you got to realize is that a lot of people do this exam, and people read it differently.
It's
and
true.
and if they don't read it, like there was a couple of guys there and a woman on Saturday that I went, and they wanted to leave their hair. Remember
Right.
this?
We also do it through the hair. Your hair is your DNA, so if you cannot physically be there, we do people all over the country. They send in a little lock of hair. Your hair has your DNA on it. We actually can put it into the device, scan it, and analyze it. Someone has to be the surrogate, so basically I am. Now, this is very hard for people to understand if if you haven't seen the machine. What we do, there's a scanning plate on the device. We put the hair on the scanner. It's only scanning the energy of the hair. It has nothing to do with me. We do a point on me first just to show people.
You're
because
like the
people-
ground.
I'm the physical body. I'm the surrogate, actually.
You're ground zero.
I'm ground zero. My body's the surrogate, but it's reading the energy of the hair. Your hair is your DNA. You can't change it. So we can do a whole profile on you by not physically being present, by just sending your hair. So I work with people all over the country. I've worked with them for years. Some of them I've never gotten to meet. They're in California, Nevada, wherever.
It's like telemed, which is really the new way in medicine.
So
It's the same
great.
thing. Instead of calling your acupuncturist or your doctor, showing them your tongue and reading tongues,
Right.
Daphne can read your hair DNA. Same kind of idea. And send you the supplements that you need.
But those people that they...
You want her to read your tongue?
No, those people, you see, can I throw a duck? No. Those people that day, I said to them that part of the experience of doing it, because they were physically there, you're in California, you can't, but if
Right.
you're physically here, go through it. Because the experience of going through it is part of what she does. And she explains and she shows, and this whole thing
it's-
going
You get a
on.
whole report.
It's better because at least then you're there. We can ask you questions. It's much easier. You get to view it and you understand it. In the beginning, people don't connect to energy. They don't realize that they're an energy field. But today, I guess more so because of computers and certain devices, people tune in. They have a better understanding about energy now. And they know you take something just like a drug. You get a reaction.
It was interesting because the last time I went, I hadn't been for a test in a long time. And Marianne, who reads it, she says to me, you have to fill out a whole history. What are your complaints? And I wrote too many to even list. And she said, well, what's going on? I said, I don't know. I can't even, I could not put words to how I was feeling. It was just an out-of-body experience that I just didn't feel present. So she starts saying, do you feel this, 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 and this? And I went, oh my gosh, yes. So she knew by
Andrea
the
is
biomeridian.
great. She is. Andrea is great.
Andrea, by the biomeridian, how I felt, that I couldn't even describe how I
Absolutely.
felt in words, but she knew exactly, and I went, that's it. And within minutes of taking my first set of supplements, minutes, by the time I got from you home, I felt so much better.
And people think, oh, that's too good to be true. It's not, because when you take the right nutrients, your body can connect almost immediately.
It was immediate.
Within 15, 20 minutes. It really. So that's why it's so wonderful. And the kids, I have to share this, the great thing. We have a lot of the kids that come in with ADD.
And we're going to hold on ADD.
Yes.
When we come back, Mom Online is not joining us today because her feet are implanted in the salted Salt Suite. So I'm glad you're enjoying Salt Suite. We're going to talk about kids and nutrients. We're here with Daphne from Health and Vitamin Concepts. Give us a call, 888-565-1470, and we will be right back.
Rochelle Schwartz is a certified emotional relationship coach who's been trained and certified by the world-renowned Ford Institute and has been facilitating coaching workshops for 17 years. She specifically works with women in their 50s and beyond who are ready for radical self-care, powerful and loving relationships, including relationships with themselves and others. Certified in Healing Your Heart, Future Focused, Courage, Blueprint, and Best Year of Your Life. An integrative leader, Rochelle has also been featured on The Oprah Winfrey Show and in numerous magazines, newspapers, and other local TV shows. You'll walk away with more happiness, freedom, and love. Rochelle is your secret agent of change. Contact her directly at CoachRochelle@Comcast.net or online at www.RochelleSchwartz.com. Or you can call her at 954-464-7017. That's 954-464-7017.
Does your child learn best when they see and experience information? Is your child smarter than indicated by test results? 3D Learner is an integrated learning program that helps identify your child's strengths and challenges. 3D Learner's individualized program for academic and athletic success will significantly improve reading comprehension, test scores, and self-esteem. Contact 3D Learner today for more information. Call 561-361-7495 to unlock your child's true potential. Visit us at 3dlearner.com or call 561-361-7495. The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe on a magical Monday. Look at my wand. See all the glitter? It's sparkles in the light.
My Tree of Life is not on.
You should plug it in.
I know that.
Do you know that next week is Thanksgiving?
I know that.
I cannot even believe that next week is Thanksgiving. You made me think of the Tree of Life, made me think. Here's my train of thought. Tree of Life, Christmas lights, Christmas trees, Hanukkah, backtrack, Thanksgiving is next week. If you're wondering how I digress from a Tree of Life to Thanksgiving.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
I hear you.
The train. You don't hear the train?
No.
No.
It's coming. The train.
I hear the
Tomorrow is a few people's birthdays.
Really? Yes, it is.
Whose birthday?
Tomorrow is. You want Daphne to know all this? She's so excited. The universe does work in mysterious ways, and you never know who is going to come into your life for a reason, and you may never know that reason. My son was born on my father's birthday, which is tomorrow, November 14th.
And my husband's birthday.
Which happens to be Freddy's father's birthday as well.
Wow.
They're going to be a giant witch's brew.
Wow.
So tomorrow, November 14th, the stars will align once again.
And they're all males.
Absolutely.
They are all male. That is true. They're all males.
Wow.
Strange.
There's no other words other than wow.
Yes.
Strange,
Scorpios
strange,
are well. One thing today is Veterans Day. We have to remember our veterans who really serve this country well and keep us in a place where we can live freely. And I think that we should have an attitude of gratitude for them. So a prayer goes out to them. Thank you, and God bless you.
Absolutely. Veterans Day, it's funny because we were going to go out for dinner Saturday night. My dad says, it's Veterans Day. I can get a free meal.
They were giving free meals.
They give free meals out to the veterans. And it's so important because I think, as Daphne said, we've lost the gratitude in our country because everyone is so busy protesting. And I'm not saying right or wrong or indifferent.
Right.
Everyone's so busy protesting, we forget why we are where we are, what our country represents.
Right.
And people do support our country. We do have men and women that go to war, they go to the battlefields to keep us in the freedom that we live within. So again, thank you to our veterans. We did not mention that on Friday. So
I know, I
mentioned
forgot.
it today.
I forgot. But I think the Veterans Day is really Saturday.
It was Saturday.
It was, but
And then
we
we
can
celebrate
recognize
it
it again.
And we should celebrate every day. being
every
Veterans
day.
My son celebrates every day as his birthday. He buys himself birthday presents in advance. And when
Every
the birthday
day.
passes, he's now into early Hanukkah presents.
I think
Scorpios love birthday presents.
Is that
and
true?
presents in general. Yes.
So it is absolutely
They
true. My
love that.
son is just, he got shoes last month. He says early birthday present. Now he says, I got an early Hanukkah present. Thank you very much.
I think I like the way he does it. Aaron, I'm going to follow your lead. I think every
Beauty
day.
of Venmo.
Every day is my birthday.
That's what he says. It's going to be an early
Every
birthday present.
day is my birthday. I want 364.
But if they're going to 60 for other days.
360, except for leap year, right? 365 gifts a year is what I want. How's that?
Every day is a blessing. Okay, now getting back to ADD, because we've been all over the place.
We have so much ADD on this set.
It's rampant. Now,
Everybody. And they take meds for that stuff?
Well, we're talking L-theanine, which is
L-theanine, natural.
which is natural. You know the matcha tea that I drink has L-theanine and L-carnitine
I
in
have a
it.
question.
But it's in green tea.
You haven't drank that in a while.
I drink it later in the day.
And you know why? I think you drink too much of it. Can you drink too much of something, Daphne?
You can.
I think
Listen,
she drinks too much of
a good
it.
thing.
And she doesn't
Indeed.
eat because she drinks this matcha. It's like me and metformin, which I used to call metformin. Don't laugh. It's metformin. I used to call it meta. But I think that too much matcha is not good for you, number one. I think that you should take your pills, which you don't. And yes, I'm writing her out on the air. Always leaving one behind. And we ain't going to talk about why. But if you don't take what you're supposed to take, then it's not going to work. Correct?
It's true. And, the world is filled with good intentions. And then we have to make a commitment. Are we worth it? Good health is not for everyone because you have to make a commitment. So I love working with people that really have faith, number one, because you have to have faith that something can work. So many people get so disappointed because they've been involved in the medical field. I have people that walk in every day and say, I went to my doctor, he went over my blood work, he said, there's nothing wrong with me. So what am I, crazy? I mean, I have all these symptoms, it's not showing up, it's subclinical. So what do I do? So when they come in, you realize you're more than just your blood work, your energy. And when we can test you through your biomeridian points, your acupuncture meridian points, think of this. Think of an electrocardiogram, which measures the output of energy, and then incorporate acupuncture points into that. That gives people a little bit of a visual what biomeridian is. So we virtually can go anywhere, and we're finding out what's performing right, where we're having brownouts, where things need attention. So what we can do, we can impact it long before it really does manifest in the body in a really negative way, or just catch it, nip it in the bud, so that we can get back into balance quickly. A lot of the people that come in have been through a lot of medical testing, and they're in a negative place. They don't feel good. They haven't gotten anything that's changed the outcome of what's going on with them. And that's why I love what we do, because it doesn't take long. Taking the right nutrients can pull you back into balance. And the one nutrient, why I'm bringing this up with the ADD, it's really cute. When the kids come in, and they'll first come in, and of course they're fidgety and they can't sit still. And once we start the test, I say to the folks, there's something I would love to give them after we're into the test for a couple of minutes, because I want you to see the impact, and it will help with the adrenals. And focus. So we get the reading. Our range on biomeridian is 45 to 55. When we test the kids, most of them, the range is, it's already at 85. So it's ready to flip over, come all the way around, and then actually it's not in the best place when it's low. So we'll give them an L-theanine, and If I tell you, we can clock it. It's like 8-10 minutes, and you start to see from the fidgety moving around in the chair, you get to experience them all of a sudden looking at the computer, and the eyes start to change, and they start to feel calm and more comfortable, and they love what we're doing. And they start to tell their parents, we love this, Mommy, because it's their world. It's a computer world, and they get it. All of a sudden, they can look at the device, and they see, wow, I'm energy. They connect to the energy. They connect faster than we do.
Kids that are on the autism spectrum, we have a few that we know. We work with 3D Learner that is right down the street from you.
Okay.
Do
We
you have
work with
something that would
autism.
help with that?
Yes, of course. We do that every day. The autistic children are filled with heavy metals. They definitely have a thyroid imbalance, an adrenal imbalance. There is neurotransmitter insufficiency. So there are nutrients, yes, natural nutrients.
Okay, hold on a second. Now you're beginning to scare me. So if they're filled with heavy metals and you can reverse this whole process, then at the end of the rainbow, what do you have?
We have hope and a clearer picture. We have balance.
So,
people
but, I mean, the
functioning
individual,
higher.
how exactly
And
are
feeling
they going
better.
to be? Really?
They are functioning better and feeling higher. I work with them. I have a sister with Down syndrome, and she's still doing well, and she's lived as long as she has because of being on nutrients. I do believe that. I work with a lot of children that have ADD. They've also come down off their medications because when you fix what is driving the body to the imbalanced place in the first place, you can change things. It's not about lack of Adderall or Ritalin. There are systems out of balance that need attention. And I haven't met anyone yet that really does not have adrenal imbalance or thyroid imbalance. That drives just about everything. It's a trickle-down effect. Then it can hit the pancreas, your insulin, your glucose, blood sugar. People have blood sugar imbalances because they're running on pure adrenaline and cortisol. It creates so much stress on the body that after a while the body can't handle it. The blood sugar starts
Well, it's
to
like
drop.
you work how many hours a day?
You are a prime example.
15
Freddy.
hours a day?
You know, how do we get to me? I mean, when
Well,
did you?
think about it. You
It's
work
you.
15 hours a day. I cover one day for you last Thursday.
I know you were exhausted.
Exhausted. But you do this every day. I did
Every
it one
day.
day. The week you were in Puerto Rico, forget it. Checked out by 10 o'clock. I don't know how you do this every day.
Because
But as
I
Daphne says,
take Daphne supplements. Stuff.
He's the energizer now.
I'm going to tell you, and I wanted to get to this because we don't have much time left. Consistency, to be able
That
to
means
do this
everything.
every
It
day,
does.
and you're taking what you're taking, and it's on a consistent basis. Some of them
You
we
should.
pulled back on because they were fine.
And it depends. Sometimes, you know, people are fast metabolizers, so even if they only did it a couple of times a week, in certain cases, they still do fine because the body is finally being fed. It's like, oh my gosh, finally they're putting the right nutrients into the body.
because your body can heal itself. Do you remember
Did
last
she do
year?
the biomeridian for you? Did she do it on you?
Yes.
Yes.
Andrea did it.
Andrea did it.
When?
was
I
there
mean,
with-
the last time that you went?
About a month
Yes.
Oh, really? The whole thing? Now, you know something,
whole
ladies and
thing.
gentlemen?
The whole
She
thing.
never said nothing about that.
We're
Nothing.
talking. Didn't
She
we
didn't
not?
know. She didn't know what was going on.
You told me you went to see Daphne and
I
you got
did.
some pills,
Yes.
which you don't take.
I take.
I'm ratting
And
you
I
out.
did the biomeridian testing.
You didn't tell me that.
were
So
just
what
talking about
happened?
We did the biomeridian testing. They gave me these supplements, and within minutes of me going
She
a
did in
mile
the
from
beginning.
Daphne's to my house,
You felt better.
I had clarity of mind. I felt like I
Oh,
was
that's
back
amazing.
in my own body
That's a
because
miracle.
I really felt I was having this
You need to
out-of-body
do it.
experience. I was taking the Himalayan salt, and we were trying the magnesium,
2
and they
minutes.
were helping,
Okay.
but they weren't helping overall.
But wait a minute. So you went in there and you did the whole level thing. She did the.
And she said, don't tell Freddie everything.
She
We
said
can't tell
that,
Freddie."
right? I believe it. So where was the downwards? What? A lot of stuff?
No, she's
No?
pretty well balanced. She's very good.
You're well
My
balanced.
thyroids were okay. My
Your
hormone
thyroid is
levels
okay?
were
She needed a
good.
little tweaking.
She's well balanced.
She needed a tune-up. She needed a little tune-up.
Really?
But
Yes.
even my hormone levels at 50, when I should be premenopausal or menopausal,
She's
Are
looking
you-
my
good.
hormone levels, no, they're all
No,
good.
she's
Really? And this all came out in the test?
You know, so my
You
parents
never
think
said
I'm
nothing.
older than 50. I don't even think I'm 50 because AARP still has not found me yet.
They don't even have a copy of your birth certificate.
Believe you me, they will.
Here, Georgia, you should go and check it out.
Yes.
I didn't even know you did that. Wanted to bring a camera to zoom it in.
We need to give out Daphne's phone number before we run out of time.
The address is 7152 Barracasa Way. We are located in the Del Mar Plaza. My phone number is 561-392-8448. Thank you, and God bless everyone.
Oh my goodness, you do not miss going to Daphne. Children, when we go, when the parents are finally taking their kids to the doctor, it's because you're at your wit's end. There is no reason to be, and we can do this with natural supplements.
Absolutely.
We have a lot of people to send you. Have a magical Monday, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye. What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste.
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
Hydration, absorption,
feel silkier,
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
Guests and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? Go to www.vitalizerapp.com.
With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Deversize. Deversize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Deversize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Deversize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283. Sit back, relax, and breathe while breathing in the benefits of salt in our invigorating Salt Oasis. The Salt Suite of Boca Raton provides 100% natural treatment for sinus, respiratory, and skin conditions. From the adult relaxation lounge to a children's playroom, salt therapy opens up sinuses, lungs, and flushes out allergens and pollutants for all ages. Give us a call at 561-288-0481. Mention the Brooklyn Cafe and receive 2 visits for the price of 1. Call now to book your appointment. 561-288-0481. TheSaltSuite.com.
Talk health. Talk wealth. Talk politics. Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM. WNN. Talk 1470.